Meteorologist Jacob Woods. And Jacob, I'm sure you too have been keeping an eye on Hurricane Erin.
Yeah, earlier today it did reach Category 5 status with sustained winds. Hard to believe this is winds consistently blowing at the same strength of 160 miles per hour. At one point it did look like it could gain just a little bit more strength, but since then the latest advisory that was coming out at 10 o'clock shows that this is now weakened to a Category 4 storm. A very strong one at that, but notice how quickly it intensified throughout today and overnight last night. You can see the eye wall right there in the little pinpoint circle, if we can point to it correctly here, and there's the strong thunderstorms that were rotating right there around the center of circulation. Right now, it is passing just to the north of Puerto Rico, and it did bring some pretty good rain bands, outer rain bands we call them, to the British Virgin Islands earlier today as well. So here it is, sustained winds, 140 miles per hour, a little weaker than it was earlier today. We'll get another update at 4 o'clock tonight. That pressure was also down to around 910 to 915 millibars, so a very strong center of circulation, really signaling just how strong and potent of a storm it was. The good news is that it is going to stay over open water and stay well to the east of the eastern seaboard, and also is going to avoid Bermuda. So that is good. But you can tell that by around Tuesday it is going to be weakening here to a Category 3 storm, and as it continues to push towards the north, it will encounter some cooler waters and of course a little bit more wind shear. Those are all things that will help tear it apart. Right here's downtown Birmingham, a quiet night for us, but hot and humid weather is going to continue as we go into the start of next week, and drier than what we typically see. Rain chances only around 10 to 20%, and of course tracking Erin as well. We're going to continue to watch that very closely, although not going to pose a threat for any population centers. Just something very unique going on here in the meteorology world. A live look here from our BJCC camera. Temperature sitting at 81 degrees. We are awfully warm here and very humid with dew point sitting in the mid 70s. We are all sitting in the upper 70s to lower 80s still here at the moment, and we do have a quiet radar to speak of, so that is good. That is going to stay that way on through the overnight with those clear skies and very muggy conditions starting out as we go into our Sunday. So Futurecast shows a very sunny sky, which means we're going to heat up quickly on Sunday morning. Around noon, maybe heading home from church, we'll start to watch for just a few spotty downpours, but most of this is going to be avoiding everybody's location like we kind of saw today. Most spots than not are going to avoid some of those showers and storms for the afternoon, but still want to mention it because some of you will get a little rain tomorrow afternoon, but it will not be a whole lot. As we look ahead for the planner tomorrow, temperatures up to around 90 by noon, 93 for the afternoon high, and we're going to actually go as high as maybe 94 for here in Birmingham, 93 Clanton, 90 for Lineville, one of the cooler spots, 96 over in Tuscaloosa. So you add the humidity in the air, we're also going to have feels like temperatures as high as the lower triple digits for many of us, but notice over in Tuscaloosa, places like Brent, Moundville, Utah, up towards Hamilton, Fayette, you guys are going to be getting close to around 105. So we do have a heat advisory that's in effect for at least Lamar, Pickens, and Fayette counties that goes in through 7 o'clock tomorrow evening, and I would not be surprised if that advisory is expanded eastward as we go further along here over the next 5 days, because here in town we're expecting the heat index to get up to around 105 by Tuesday and Wednesday, potentially Monday as well. Our actual air temperatures getting here into the mid 90s. So yet another little heat wave that we're going to have to endure, and that is going to keep the rain chances at or less than around 20%. So most of us staying dry tomorrow, Monday and Tuesday. We'll throw a bit better chance for some spotty storms in the forecast by Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. That's when a cold front comes in and helps cool things off, with temperatures getting back into the upper 80s. Our 10-day extended forecast shows mostly dry conditions and temperatures near 90 for the start of next week. Sydney?